program na Good Morning Salon, and they come to you from 98.1 FM. Well, they come over to our studio guest, we are Director of External Relations, Albert Masakoy. This morning, they did the program for give updates on waiting they happen to the June 24 elections. Good morning once more, and welcome to the program.
Thank you again for having me. Famule Munado.
All right, 5 days to the June 24 elections. We don't they see the work we make, don't they do also political party them, don't they ask for different demands them ahead of the elections. Before we can talk about the preparations proper, the All People's Congress APC party bingi 72 hours for make the electoral commissioner and the commissioners them resign. Waiting to happen, they don't resign.
The Chief Electoral Commissioner Mohamed Kenewi Kone don't state clearly that they resign. So now the same message I just don't want to tell Fambulem about.
All right. So since they resign, the Electoral Commissioner and the 5 other commissioners them still there in office. Give me updates as of waiting don't happen now or waiting they happen now.
Yes, I will start with the updates with the most recent or which live real-time actions. Then I'll go backwards. Today we Monday, the 19th of June. The Electoral Commission in focus na the Lunge International Airport today because this morning 9 a.m. we expect the ballot papers and the RRFs reconciliation and result forms for land for come in country, and we don't put everything in place regarding at policy level, at operational level, and we even don't inform all the stakeholders, the political parties, civil society, and the media. So we get a battery of stakeholders. We either don't reach Lungi or they're about to cross the go over Lungi for welcome the arrival of the ballot papers and the RRFs. And apart from that, we get a 24-hour engagement in the National Data Center and Warehouse, wherein a lot of parkings, not only parkings, deployment of non-sensitive electoral materials, because station kits, we get the center kits, where they come out from the national warehouse, they go to the district level. That also, they go on for the past 3-4 days. We also, they set up and finalize now the regional tally centers, now all the regions, now Fritonia, Putloko, Makinibo, Kenema, the regional centers where we get for the tallying. Final touches, they go on, and all of them things, and they happen. And a lot of other engagements, they go on, wherein the commission don't launch what we call the SAFUL Elections 2023 Media Hub, where now the Freetown International Conference Center, now they get for be the main focus of everything with regards information and communications for the electoral process, where all meetings, conferences get for the hold. Apart from that, last week, the commission will engage the political parties and other stakeholders on what we refer to as elections result management system. This now how election results from polling station level to when the Chief Electoral Commissioner and National Returning Officer they announce certified results. For make we go through with them from polling station, all 11,832 polling stations results. Each one of them, how the presiding officer they go through the process. We go through them and they don't understand. We do a live demonstration, and also we call the political parties and train them on polling and counting procedures. So the election results management system, they are aware of how we get for work. Then even our polling and counting procedures, the processes, especially when we get new procedures we don't add. So we decide to make we go through them so that they will understand. For example, how would they sort ballot papers and how would they announce each winner. That one don't change as from 2018. Then even when we retrieve we ballot materials, we voting materials, that's if we get new procedures. So we'll go through with them so that on election they make them not see some of them things and they as strange because it is different from 2018. By and large, a lot of activity they go on and the commission is poised because this now we job. And 5 days, as you mentioned, everything they as we don't plan because whatever we are doing, we are looking at the timeline of activities. We they check the boxes. So far, so good. Everything they on course.
The commission is poised, from which you don't say, for all the June 24 elections. You don't outline all the things them way the commission don't do for make sure say the elections come out fine. Let we start with the first one, ballot papers anytime from now, then go land na Lunge Airport. But one concern we take over the weekend and the fact that people where they go Hajj being get for votes, do early voting, and people they wonder say since ballot paper they not carry it, how come ECSL gets ballot paper for people where they go Hajj? You go just clarify that side.
In the first place, ECS gets a proprietary right of all electoral materials, meaning now we get the electoral materials. Secondly, we for not say the ballot papers, not so usai then they print them, now they then prepare them. Everything they are so, the artwork, everything. But the Chief Electoral Commissioner don't make them clear, say, we are talking about less than 300 people. And we get everything, we get the wherewithal. We print them ballot papers and then so. Because we look at the practicability. If the commission for being with, then definitely we forbidden deny the one we don't go Hajj the opportunity for make the vote. Because now today the ballot papers in they come. The ballot papers where they come and the one the way they are, it's almost the same. In fact, it is the same, not to almost. Because now, yeah, the artwork come on, now printing the print out yonder. So the commission gets the capacity. And I want to make Famble and also note, say, we don't conduct elections for this 2023. For example, PCMP elections, Permanent Chief Members of Parliament elections. Now, Salonia, we print the ballots. So therefore, tell you, say, now we get the authority for print ballots. If an agency they do them on we behalf, it is still electoral commission, whether na South Africa they print them, na Sierra Leone, now we get the authority for print ballot because now we get proprietary rights.
So one reason we make plenty concern is around the issue of una announcing it over the weekend, the ballot paper then they come and the one the way they go Hajj votes before gets for do it. How una gets the ballot papers and we don't make clear saying Salonia then print them. How una give the person we prints the contracts where plenty people not being able to, especially the public.
The commission look at two things. One, the practicability. Is it possible for make the ballot same with the Commonwealth of South Africa, therefore not reach now before we family and vote for go Hajj? That is one. Then two, the quantity. We are talking about less than 300 ballot papers. 300 ballot, when are just 3. So it's as easy.
The sensitive documents, them we parts of them they consider when are the pulling ballot paper them where they consider so 9 a.m. then go in a Lunge, where then they expect say then go to arrive and different people in a Lunge where they wait for see this. Waiting at the procedure in terms of when they can wait exactly they happen at Lunge, especially we get for do it the sealing and every other sensitive documents where they can for ensure say them safe. Waiting at the procedure.
Well, for make we understand, we get early voting ballots way different. Then we get the ballots where they come for June 24. And then ballots where they come pre-packed. Because that now been part of the specification. The ballots pre-packed by in pallets, by district, of course, stations, centers, and districts. All of them want to be pre-packed. What thing we do is we bring on board political parties, other stakeholders, civil society. So when they plane the touchdown, when they retrieve the materials, we pack all see, we check everything. Then from there now, we get trucks, we stand by the load now each district. So if I now say today, following, each truck they go na the respective district, including Western area urban and Western area rural, we will come na Freetown. But all others, so as far as Falaba or Kailan or Kono or Kenema, all the trucks then they go. But we they give the opportunity when the ballots then come, of course, then packed, then they in pallets, then they sealed, then they go check all of that. And I want to make family note say, even the RRFs way we use, the reconciliation and results form, self na part of this contingent of materials where they come. Because not only ballot papers, but also with the RRFs.
Well, we continue with the program. 3 minutes after 8, we come over to a studio guest, Albert Massakoy from ECSL. This morning, they talk about preparation, and according to them, this morning, the ballot paper and the RIF forms then go land na the Lunge International Airport. Now, amongst the different things that we talk, the preparation we una don't do, you make mention of how una don't engage political parties them on how the results get for the form we get for take, the new procedures them una don't make on how, for example, ECSL get for announce the results. Family go on for no, it's a new procedure there, how waiting on change from how ECSL done they announce and collate results them.
Yeah, thank you. Make us start with the polling station level. In the past, when we don't vote done, we empty all the ballot paper, we concourse at the table. Then we begin sort face down. We sort all and pack and count everything. We will not even begin apportion within each candidate get. But the process be long, and I've been part of some of the recommendations we come out from the observer missions in 2018. See, we sort in procedures, announce how would they do at polling station level. The process too long, so we don't review. And now how it is going to look like as we done the voting, the ballot box they didn't the table. When we open, when we don't do all the paperwork, what I mean, the IRF will get for fill all the number of ballots received and all of the things. And when we come to the ballot paper proper, the ballot box proper, when we open them, as we take the first ballot, we turn them to the party agents and make them see a stamp at the back, because that validating stamp now part of the process. Then we turn them outside, then vote. The person we vote for, they put on streets, so the counting they start. Whilst in the past, we will take all from the ballots, we turn them face down. We'll pull all the ballots, even if not 200 ballot paper. We count them face down. We check in at 200. Then we give them rubber fact. Before we turn them now, we begin to put them now by candidates. But now, from the box, we take one, we turn them backwards, inside the line, the stripes that the CC validated. Then we turn them inside the mark. When we turn them, we know say a vote for one candidate. Straight, we put on to the candidate. So even if we turn them and avoid, we put on to Mr. Boyd. So at the end of the day, we should done at the ballot box. Everybody they know now waiting don't happen. We just take confirm now, say this candidate, we put 20 to him. We count the 20, we put that. So that's one easy way for put aside all of them force them unnecessary quote unquote procedures. What we do. That's one. Then also the issue of after voting. That may be one reason why most of the ballot boxes them perish after 2018, and even from the experience of 2012, because with ballot boxes we left everything inside. How we vote, if one particular each station they get 4 ballot boxes, we left all of the ballot boxes, everything as it is. So we retrieval can get a lot of problem, and even when we don't retrieve, we can get 60,000 boxes all over the country. We will not even know waiting for do with them. We just left them. Some will not even get storage for them. They are not stacked. When we deploy the ballot box and they pan itself, then start. But when we don't vote down, then all can be sealed. So the new procedure is now only the presidential ballot box. Now that station. All the other one them with the empty all, we put them inside T. Then we take everything and put them now one ballot box, all the information. Then the 3 ballot boxes, MP, mayor, chairperson, we stack them. So we will only left with small space for make we retrieve with material. So we make them easy. So now all of them things and they will be explained to them, make them understand. So that if we are doing it, make the party them understand, say, no, this is different. Now coming to the issue of how we want to announce the result. The law makes provision for that. The law say after close of polls, 5 o'clock, we all man vote done. The presiding officer, they count the ballot paper in the view of party agents, observers. When we don't count everything done, waiting each candidate gets, he fill in the RRF, the reconciliation and results form, waiting each candidate get. When it done, he sign, stamp them, the party agent themselves sign, observers ready, themselves sign. Then they give copies to the party agents. Then of course one day we will post na the wall na the station. Then the most important one, the first copy, they go to the tamper evidence envelope, winner for the tally center. The commission, they get that aspect of the result. But again, we still go by the manual, system.
I just want to ask you that question. The opposition or People's Congress, they ask for the manual counting.
No, that's when they happen. Because I saw the law say. The law say the presiding officer, they count at polling station level with the when done, the results them, they go to the respective T's, where they go to the tally center. Then we they give copies. So what me want for advise the political parties is that get agents at every station.
Now, with all what you don't explain, Albert, when you feel say people then go expect say the results go announce.
Well, if you look at within the law stay, the law make them clear say from polling station, you go to regional tally center, you take the certification to the chair, the CC, the National Returning Officer, just like how we know they do one before. Not all because the commission want for delay. The law make them clear say now in that format. So now 5, 6, 7 days. That is the reason why the commission they employ technology so that we will get an indicative figure wherein we are only scanning the same results we give political parties and the same results we scan for make it go now we central.